Let's have some beer. What be going down, people of the world? Thank you so much for joining me for yet another Daily Drink vlog. My name is Redbeard, and for the beer of the today, we have got a can of CVG Kentucky International Bourbon Barrel Aged Flight Delay IPA by the Barnstormer Brewing and Distilling Company out of Barrie, Ontario, coming in at 7% ABV. Not actually that high for a bourbon-aged beer. I want to say their generic Flight Delay IPA is in the 6.5 range. So 85 IBUs sounds good, but bourbon barrel-aged IPA does not sound like something I am really going to be a big fan of. Probably going to be a decent sized break happening in the video while I try to not die drinking this beer. Let's crack her open. Soured since Groundhog Day 2015, it says there. Oh, this is going to be an interesting thing. Let's see what we got. It doesn't look bourbon-y. Most, if not every other bourbon-aged beer I've seen was a stout, so... But, picture? Looks alright. Hazy, kind of typical IPA appearance to it. Didn't pour a lot ahead, but I wasn't super aggressive with it. I'm not sure if that's on me or something to do with the bourbon. I'm almost afraid to stick my nose into this beer right now. Let's do it. That smells like wine. Like red wine. Wine. I don't like wine. There's no IPA aroma coming off it. I know I'm not using my IPA glass currently, but it needs to be washed, and I figured the bourbon IPA would be okay in the kind of tulip thing, but wine and maybe a bit of an apple juice aroma, oddly enough. Yeah, I smell apple juice and wine. Apple wine. Let's give it a shot. Oh, wow. That no longer tastes like an IPA. This is along the lines of that Highlander Spring beer, where it was purposely aged, so there's no hop presence going on anymore in this beer. But the addition of the bourbon, funny enough, right now, the aftertaste is actually really nice. There's like this kind of smoky, woody flavor I'm getting in my mouth right now. Initial flavor, what I was gonna say, wasn't great. Let's do this. See if we survive. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Yeah, that initial taste is very bourbon-y. Not a fan of bourbon, straight. Mix into a stout in the right proportions, all about that. Right there though, it takes a second to kick in, that aftertaste, that finish. But once it does, it still doesn't make up for the overall flavor of the beer. I'm sorry. This is insane beer. Like, whatever possessed anybody to be like, hey, I got some IPA. Let's bourbon age that. Let's put it in some barrels and make it taste like bourbon. It's a BIPA now. Although the BIPA is usually a black IPA. So it's a Bourbon barrel aged IPA. IPA. Ba pee pee ba pa pee pa pa pa. I can't do that right now. I might have recorded a vlog earlier. Yesterday's vlog might have been recorded earlier, maybe, possibly. We won't tell anyone. But yeah, I wasn't quite sober back then. This might have been a bad idea. But I never said I was a smart person. Wow. Like there's a touch, a little touch of maltiness kind of in the back end there. It's not bad. But the bourbon wave just keeps cresting until it finally smashes against the shore and then flows back into the ocean, and I'm left with that delightful smoky woody flavor. That is one of the nicest finishes I've had in any beer in a while. But it's really the only thing I'm enjoying about the beer. That touch of maltiness is nice. Drowning under the wave of the bourbon. Lovely. Forgot to turn my damn ringer off again. Nothing really more I can say about this that wasn't said earlier. This is one of their barrel aged. Like this is how they're doing their one-off and specialty beers now. Good times. The other one-off beers I had before were in bottles. So you got a bit more, but cans were always good. They basically a small keg, no light can get in. Best way to keep your beer fresh for the longest amount of time, from what I've learned and been told. Can't recall the price. Wasn't cheap though. I want to say this was at least $5. Yeah, I might be in a conversation with somebody in Google Hangouts. It's the only reason that noise happens. Every other noise on my phone is like all custom and cool. That's the only one I haven't changed yet. Damn it. Yeah. They could have been a bit more creative, I guess, like you'd say, with the label. There's nothing on the back here. Lack of ingredients. That will be noted at the end. Date, my own fault once again. Didn't ask at the brewery. Pretty sure they would have told me. The lady that I dealt with in their store area was quite nice. I've never had a bad experience. I've been there, I want to say 1 to 4 times now. I think twice I've had food, and yeah, just the one time I will admit I went there once after beer festival. I had a DD for a beer festival. I had too much to drink at the beer festival, and I should not have went to Barnstormer. And if anybody is watching this that was working that evening, I apologize for my ridiculously rowdy behavior when I was there. It was unacceptable, and it will not ever happen again. But what will probably happen again will be what's going to happen right now, which is the break. Overall, actually really not that bad of a beer. From like, I guess wherever I left it till there, it kind of, the bourbon-y flavor petered off a little bit, and it's not that bad. Randomly, I never did bring this up. The website is barnstormerbrewing.com. And if you're in the Barrie area, check them out. Sorry, this is a stronger beer, and it has maybe slightly gotten to me and affected my ability to enunciate properly. And only website this was found on as far as ratings was Untapped. Surprise. 55 ratings overall, 3.61 out of 5. So people don't hate it, But again, it's almost like it's not an IPA anymore. It's like something else now. It's been transformed. Drink number last. It's very, very unique. We'll go with that. Yeah, why not? Barnstormer, your CVG Bourbon Barrel Aged Flight Delay IPA stuff rating. It's like a 7. Might have been like a 7.5 if there was ingredients on there of some kind. Not terrible if you like bourbon. Give it a try. You'd probably actually enjoy it. But for me, it just... overall, didn't really work for me. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, thumbs up button is down. Like if I'm watching it here, it'd be like down here somewhere, I want to say. Like meh. Yeah, feel free to give that a little tickle. And if you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell notification to be notified when I go live getting mad at video games and stuff and things like that. And if you got something to say to me, comments go in the box down below. But thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! Not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty proud of how well I was able to articulate the end of that vlog, because I am not all that sober anymore.